All right, gang, we're here to talk about the 2024 Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. It was on yesterday. I watched it when I got home. Had to work yesterday, so I got a job. I got time. This isn't my job, so I had time. No time to. Couldn't watch it at 5 a.m. I think there's only one kickoff match. The Kabuki Warriors against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, which I guess they did it because Indy Hartwell's from Australia. She looked all right in the match, Indy Hartwell. I mean, she could be something if, like training and the right look. I mean, she's got length. It looks athletic. So, I mean, I didn't think they stood a chance against the Kabuki Warriors, and they didn't. They got beat pretty bad, if you ask me. It was nothing super exciting. Hit her with that elbow, which is like it's like the Demolition's total, whatever the fuck. I can't remember what Demolition's move's name was, but like similar, very similar to that, except she gets more height on the elbow drop, and she also weighs like 105 pounds probably. Kairi Sane. That's it. The next was the first match on the actual pay-per-view itself, or premium live event, excuse me. It was the Women's Elimination Chamber, which was Naomi, Becky, Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair. Shit, I can't think of the Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez. Or Rodriguez, however you want to say that. Naomi and Becky started it. It wasn't no crazy spots really or anything. Like I was a little surprised. Usually we can do like the man. Like it was actually kind of short, a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. The men's elimination chamber match was a lot longer. It was predictable though. Like I wasn't expecting anything. Like Becky won. We weren't. Other than that, there wasn't much else to it. I mean, she won the match. That was about the gist of it. All right, next up was undisputed tag team title match. Finn Balor and Damian Priest defending against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. New something Republic. I can't remember what the fuck the name was. It was a good match. I knew they weren't Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate weren't going to win, but it was a decent match. Like, it wasn't terrible. It was decent. Well, full expect. They were riding them belts till WrestleMania, and I know they're facing off against Awesome Truth. That one's pretty telegraphed at this point. Next up was we had the Grayson Waller effect with Cody and Seth, Austin Theory, and then they beat up Austin Theory at the end. Cody called out The Rock and says he wants a match one-on-one with The Rock, which I knew that was coming eventually. Who knows? I don't know if that'll be before The Rock and Roman. I would think that'll be before The Rock and Roman Reigns, because I think they're gonna have to have a falling out at some point. But I mean, it could be Saudi Arabia. It could be hard to say. Next was the men's elimination chamber match. It was Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, and Bobby Lashley. Who started it? Was Drew McIntyre, LA Knight started. This is a pretty good match, I thought. Like, some ups and downs. Way it ended was Logan Paul got eliminated. He had pulled out the brass knucks and was celebrating to himself before he did anything. And as he's doing that, he got caught with an RKO. Then he's, Randy and McIntyre fight. He gets pinned, and then Randy and McIntyre are fighting. McIntyre got hit with an RKO. Randy was about to cover him, and then he hits Logan Paul, comes out of nowhere and punches him with the brass knucks and knocks him out. And Drew McIntyre got the pin. I feel like Drew McIntyre winning was entirely too predictable. Like you kind of, I would have rather seen LA Knight win. That's just me. Call me crazy, but that would have been cool. Oh, and LA Knight got eliminated. AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley was the first one out, and they had to help him out, get out of the cage. So they opened the door, and AJ came in with a chair and beat the piss out of LA Knight. So that was the end of that. Triple H comes out, thanks the crowd, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Then it was Rhea Ripley against Nia Jax, which wasn't half bad. Nia Jax looked a lot better than she normally, I think her time away kind of worked on some things because she looked a lot better than she normally does. It was a good match. It was decent. And Rhea ended up, she kept going for the Riptide and finally got it and then pinned her. No big surprise. Wasn't surprised. I figured they were going to give her the main event. They were going to give her the end main event. So, I mean, it's in her home country. She's the biggest, star, female star at least. And she's from Australia, so it only made sense. But it was interesting. Yeah, the Elimination Chamber it wasn't the best Elimination Chamber, but, I mean, it was good. It was a decent night. And Logan Paul got speared through. Bobby Lashley speared him through a chamber. But I mean, it was all in all, it was pretty good. We're on our way. We're getting there. A lot of seems a lot of matches are sizing up for WrestleMania at this point, so we should be good soon. All right, guys. If you like the channel or the videos, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when we're posting. And as always, thank you for watching Big T's Wrestling Reviews and Recaps. And as always, good night. And God bless. Bye.